let it go if I were you. I think it's pretty obvious that I'm the powerhouse around here.
Shit, well, that wasn't good at all, and I wasn't. Anyway, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow today. And then I'm gonna do probably a regular beat face, like a soft, I don't know, it turns whatever it turns into. So, I don't really film like that. I don't do YouTube videos at all. I've had like one maybe, but I'm gonna start doing them like this, to where we can connect, me and the camera, me and you who's not there. I don't have any subscribers yet. But when you guys get there, yeah, we're gonna be it. I think I'm actually gonna do like a red, I'm gonna do like a red brow. A red that goes into like a burgundy-ish color. Usually I would put down like a white base or something on my brow. Let me see. And I'll use a little, this one's kind of dirty, but whatever. I'll use like a little mascara brush one like this. I don't know if you can see that on my cheap little iPhone camera, but like this. And I would just brush it through my hairs with the white stuff on it. But don't do too much, or else it'll be like really, really thick and gummy. And the if you're using powder like me, the powder's gonna stick to it and not look like your brow. It's gonna look like a mess, a whole ass mess. So instead, you do a light coat until your brows are like geriatric gray, just like a little bit gray, like to go to the nursing home, but not too gray to where it looks fake. Oh, it's working. I got a little extra on there. It's working out. Doing a little something. Okay, that's good enough. So after I do that, I'm gonna use this Milani lipstick in the shade 10. And it's good on the lips, but it's like really liquidy. So if you're not like a fucking expert when it comes to putting on lipstick, this might not be it for you. But it shows up real good once it dries. So I'm gonna put it on the front of the brow first. And you guys are gonna get to learn that my process is like a long ass process. It's not long, but in the beginning you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? This don't look right. But at the end you're like, damn, that shit look good as fuck. Anywho, since I'm pretty sure all of you are new to me, since I'm new to YouTube, go ahead and share this video. Share it to people. If you think I'm funny, if you don't think I'm funny, if you like me, if you don't like me, shit, I don't give a fuck, share it. And as you can see, this one's a little bit thicker on the top than this one. That's okay, because I have concealer. And I'm using the very tip of this little eyebrow brush to get the lipstick that I already have on here, and I'm actually just swiping it onto my skin to blend out a little bit. I'm coming outwards more instead of actually getting that color and putting it directly onto that spot. I'm using the excess to do it so it looks more natural and not so harsh. You know, I used to wonder, probably like y'all might have wondered too, why do YouTubers do their brows off camera? And now I know, bitch, because this shit can be time consuming, but it's my first video, so I have to go ahead and do it so people at least see the process and see the shit that I do.
Fuck you.
Okay, so my fucking camera died. I wasn't even done my brows yet, so we skipped some steps. I put in some contacts real quick. I did some eyeshadow. Y'all missed all of that. But you know what? We still have to do a little bit of blending, so that's okay. I had some good jokes in there. Y'all missed them jokes too. But oh well, oh the fuck well. I'm getting more used to the camera, I will say that. I said that already, but y'all probably don't remember, you didn't hear that. Or if it did get caught up in that part, then I guess you did, whatever. Anywho, I am actually going to get a little bit of, which one? Of this orange color. And go back into the transition I did up top really quick. Let me find a brush. So I'm gonna use this brush. It's really cheap from Amazon. You can find them on Amazon. It's like 20 for $10, something like that. That's where I got it from. I'm gonna use this one and get this orange from the Zulu palette. And I'm only using like the very tip of it to blend it in because I don't want to mess up what I did down here. And also, I already explained that I'm gonna clean this up right here, but I was trying to get that pink in. So I made it a little bit thicker on the bottom, and I plan on cleaning it up with a little bit of concealer when I'm done. So don't judge that. Don't judge me. These curls are so good. Anywho, if y'all are enjoying this motherfucking video, even though some of it got cut off, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Greg the Queen and subscribe to me at Greg the Queen. Greg the Queen. GREGTHEQUEEN, honey, queen. Do that for me, please. And then tell people that you know, like, oh my god, his makeup look good as fuck, and let them know about me. Share me, share my shit. If y'all like me, share my shit. Share my shit. I'm actually gonna get a little bit of, what am I gonna get? I'm gonna get a little bit of this red, but not a whole lot of it. I'm actually gonna use this color. In the Saharan by Juvia's Place, I'm gonna get this top color right here. It's like a brighter orange, kind of with a little bit of red in it, more than that other orange. And I'm gonna put it more right here. I'm not really gonna touch this. I like the lighter orange right here, but I want this part back here to be a little brighter. On 1 second, camera. Had to fix that right there. Okay, I'm back. Fix my shirt. Fix my shit. Don't look like a fucked up ass mess. Okay. I'm gonna put that gold right there. And I actually love to like go over my main color right here with another color. I love to do that. So I'm gonna do like, what do I want right there? Let me look around a little bit, see what I want. See what I want right there. What I want. I kind of really want this green right there, but I don't know if I want it just yet. Let me see. Well, I like that. You know what? I'm gonna do this blue, this really light cobalt blue. And I'm gonna do like a line of it. Just right here. And I focus the color right there. When I do this, I don't ever just take it all the way across the look. Okay, then I'm gonna do another layer of it. See, when my camera died, I said, I see those YouTubers who, or like Instagrammers who like take pictures and things, and they're like, ooh, 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 bitch, I'm so fucking sexy. And they're like really overdoing it in their videos. I hate that shit.
Fuck you.
Okay. I'm having a hell of a lot of technical difficulties right now. But you know what? We're gonna keep on doing this fucking video. Anyway, this color correct has dried down a little bit since I had to do so much shit. So I'm gonna try to blend it as much as I can with my finger. But yeah, this is the one by LA Girl in the shade Orange. And I really, really like it. Like I said, it's cheap. It's like any other color corrector or whatever, but I like the consistency of it. And I usually wouldn't cover this much of my face with the orange, but I squirted out a little bit too much when I tried to get it out the bottle, so we're gonna go ahead and use it. We're not gonna waste any product today. Fuck it, we'll just be extra bright. This eyeshadow cute. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling her. Okay. Oh, I also said earlier when I was doing my eyeshadow that this finger is the best finger to blend with. Out of all the fingers you have, I forgot how it's proven like that with science, but it is. Best finger. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. It has good pressure for a nice little blend moment. I forgot all about what I said I was gonna use. So I'm gonna use the Juvia to do my stuff. And before I put that Juvia's on, I'm actually gonna go around the perimeter of my head with this foundation stick by Pure. That's much darker than the Juvia foundation, so that way it can kind of sort of counteract that lightness. If I can find it. Oh, here it is. Just in a container like this, by Pure. This is their darkest one, I'm pretty sure. They need more shades. I'll say that because this is like my summer shade. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the darkest black person out there. This is espresso, by the way. So, I'm gonna get it and go up. And go up. I'm actually gonna come down right where my beard is going. I'm just gonna trace it pretty much the whole perimeter of my head. Okay. And so now I'm going to get my Juvia's wherever she is. Here she is. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on my hand. And get it on my brush and put it right there. And you don't need that much of this at all. I think I use a little bit too much actually. I haven't used it in a while. And like I was saying, oh, you guys don't, you didn't see that part. But I'm going to use this to try to straighten up. I'm actually gonna use a different brush that's a little bit more angled to straighten up that eyeshadow. Now that I have some foundation right here. Now I was saying in my video that got not saved that I recorded of this, my eyeshadow segment, if you will. But I was saying that tape makes it much easier to get a wing, but I can't find my tape, and I didn't feel like breaking my neck around and look for it, so I just decided to do it like this. So if you don't have tape, you can try to make it as winged as possible beforehand, and then at the end you can just go ahead and swat, fix that shit up.
Fuck you.
This shit done died too many times to count. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this damn makeup so I can do something else in my life. So anyway, yeah, we're just blending together the Juvia's Place foundation with the Pure stick foundation that we had. In Pure, the brand is P-U-R, not P-U-R-E. It's kind of expensive, but the stick is like paint. It is really good. It's super full coverage, if you like that. Alright, and then I'm gonna get this shit. I got foundation all over my pant leg. Hope it come out. Dang. Anyway, I'm gonna use a little bit more of that foundation that I have in the back of my hand, and I'm going to just go right under this. And I'm gonna curve it up. Okay, and then I use the Zulu by Juvia's. I use the brown in here. It's kind of lighter in the top. Wait, it's about to fall. I have eyeshadow that's about to break. Oh well, shit. But right there in the top corner, I use that brown. I usually use this one in the winter for my contour, but I have to work a little bit more with it. I don't feel like working too hard with this contour. I want it to just be like contour on. So if you want to work with it and be more natural with your contour, then definitely use this brown if you're closer to my shade, or a little lighter than me. This brown is perfect. But if you want to just go straight into the contour, I would do the Nubian palette. Or not even straight into the contour, but if you're a darker tone than me, then definitely that palette, because this brown won't do anything for you. Okay. Shit. I got highlight and everything just going everywhere down here. So yeah, I do two different contours pretty much. I do the darker one first just to get the very peaks. I get the very peaks with the darker one, like the very bottom of that the cheek mark, whatever you want to call it, the contour lines. I get the very bottom of each section, right there, right there. If I do down here, I'll get like right there with the darkest color, and then I go a little bit above where I went with that darker one with the lighter brown, and just blend it more into like the main regions of my face. So I'm blending up into. Now when I did the other contour with the darker one, I was more so blending down into, but now I'm blending more upward into the lighter color. And I'm also gonna get the yellow next to it. That's not really good for eyeshadow, to be honest. It's not. I'm gonna get that and use it to add that color back to my face. I'm actually gonna use a little bit of the orange. The yellow is not showing up very well. I'm gonna concentrate the orange on the cheeks, like a little blush. A little blush with the orange. I'm actually gonna do two blushes. I'm gonna do this orange at first to get a little color in my cheek. Then I'm gonna add like a pinky on top. Okay. And I'm gonna use the excess orange from that and just do right there in the middle to make sure it doesn't look ghosty up here from that powder I used earlier. And by the way, I have like 5 mirrors right here. That's why I'm like, ooh, what the fuck do I look like? That's what I'm doing, in case you're wondering. I'm like, oh, gotta make sure I look good at all angles, bitch. Okay. And after I do all of this powder, and I've been doing powder for like 10,000 minutes, I usually spray my face, but I actually cannot find my setting spray. I'm trying to do this behind the camera. It's not. Okay. Can't find my setting spray. I think this one's out. It is. Well, shit. We're gonna be a dry ass bitch. You know what? We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Let me see. I'm gonna use this brush from earlier, the pink one, and get a little bit of this pink right there that we used earlier. And I'm dotting it like I'm dotting the edges like that. And just gonna tap into my face. And that's enough of that pink because I can see her. I don't like to go too in with my blushes. I just like to see it just enough. just enough. Okay, so now after I do that portion of the makeup, I'm going to contour. I think I'm actually gonna do like a pink contour. I mean, like, not contour, bitch. Highlight. I think like a pinkish highlight. The one from the Zulu palette by Juvia. I'm pretty much out of it now, so there's no point in showing you. It's that one that's super empty, that empty pan. I'm using that. Can you even see it? Right there, that empty pan. And I have no clue what shade that is, it doesn't say. But I'm gonna dot it on both cheekies. And then I'm gonna get this brush earlier from the powder that we used and just get some of that dewiness off of my forehead before I get a little bit of that highlight again and just do right on my temple from about here to about here. Like, arch to your brow about 1 inch up. And then you want to get another brush. It's a lot of brushes, I know. But you don't want to look too crazy, too shiny, like you're just an oily butterball. So I get a clean brush and I blend out that gold up top. Or that pinky. It's like a dual chrome pink goldish color. And I blend it out with a clean brush so it's not too light, too bright. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to actually, I'm gonna use this reddish highlight right here, and I'm gonna put it on my cheeks also. I want a little bit more color. Highlight. Yeah, I like that color. I'm gonna get my finger with it and just focus it right in one spot. And then I'm gonna blend it out with the brush in one moment, just so I can really see that color. Because right now I'm seeing a lot of shine, but I wanna see like that reddish color of the highlight. Use my clean brush. And then I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow. I do the whole fucking top lip. I do, honestly. And I even use a different colored highlight usually, and I go like on like those little lines if you have full lips. If you don't, you might know what I'm talking about. No shade at all. But if you have full lips, I go on those little lines that are connected to my Cupid's bow, and I add a little bit of a colored highlight. Shit, hold on. I can barely see him underneath all this lip hair. Like, yeah, I go like right on the very peaks. And I do my other color for a little bit of dimension. You see it's two little dots right there. Okay. Then I'll put a little bit of this gold one on my nails. And then I love to put a little bit of the actual gold like right here. Right there. And then I blend it out with my brush. It's like I'm glowing from within, you see. But you don't want it to be too bright, like it's just like a circle of highlight in between your eyes. That just looks dumb as fuck. If you're gonna do it, girl, do it right. Do it right. And my nose doesn't really need to be contoured at all, but I'm gonna go ahead and just lightly go over it with a little bit of that brown from this palette. I don't like my nose contour to be like super sharp because my nose isn't very wide anyway. I don't really need too much. And then I go up here and also use the same contour color just right here. I just skip this middle section, like I contour right here on my nose and then up here. I don't really go right there too often. There we go. And now I'm gonna put my lip on. Little lippy. Shoot, I got the lip on the bottle. I'm not gonna waste that. Fuck that. Use my finger. It's super liquidy. So if you don't have a steady hand, be careful, girl.
Fuck you.
Okay, the phone has to die again, of course, but I am gonna go ahead and put on the second layer of lipstick. And also with this lipstick, you have to wait for it to dry before you put on another layer. It's super liquidy. It's like water almost. But when it dries down, she's here to stay. Okay, so after that, I am going to, let me see, make sure my highlight's good. Make sure she's cute. I really actually want to put a little bit of pink on this lip. Just a little, a tinge. A teensy bit. If I can find it. Actually, I can use swipe. So I'm gonna use a little bit of white foundation from earlier. And I'm gonna put it right in the middle.
Fuck you.
Okay, so that's the end of my YouTube video. I just finished the lip and the face. I hope you like it. My camera died again like 4 times, so yeah. I'm trying to go ahead and finish this outro before it dies again. Follow me on Instagram at Greg the Queen.
Well, Ash is off to a great start. But is this the start of a winning streak or just beginner's luck? Find out what surprises are in store. The second round is just around the corner.